Ayo.
Hello.
Ayo. Welcome back to Infinite Growth podcast. Leo na tuko na guest man. Tumepull up na big man hapa hivi. Jina atajipiga intro. Then we go straight to the topic which will be introduced by His Excellency Spake. So, let's go.
Right, mimi naitwa Njoro and I'm happy to be here.
Awesome.
Mr. Njoro.
Karibu sana bro.
Karibu. Na mimi kama kawaida Spaki and topic ya leo it's a diversion from the previous part. Tunataka tuongea about campus kidogo. Tunataka tuanze tu na the first day you joined campus. Tunaweza anza na story hapo. Tunataka kusikia the different experiences between all of us. Na of course we'll start with our guests. Atuambie what was new ukiingia, how excited was you, nini ili happen yenye ni unusual, and anything that comes in your mind.
Yeah, actually before then, tunazambia viewers pia how we came up with the topic. Tulikuwa na chill tu kwa Sparky juzi man, alafu he was just telling me about his experiences in campus. So apparently tulikuwa the same campus, lakini hatukuwa close until we were done with school. Yeah, so ilikuwa so amazing to the point we just thought, isn't it vitu tunafaa kuweka kwa podcast kwanza?
True.
So that it can be something to look back on eventually after we proceed with this.
Kabisa.
Yes, so
I can start.
Yes.
Yeah.
So ours was very interesting, I can tell you. One, I want to caution you guys, msinichekele. Because it was very, very funny.
Yeah.
So I remember we were driving. Dad was driving and then my brother was there and then I was at the back left. So we were
Back
driving.
left. Woo!
Yes.
Will you make
Back
interest
left
na
is key. But
Man of
again,
the day.
I was just a student. Of course, you those are home clothes. Of course, these are campus. So we are driving. Dad is driving, and we are looking around. Now, let me tell you, Meru University, between the gate and the offices, it's about 1 kilometer
Or more.
and September is a dry season around that place. So Dad is looking at, through his window and he's looking out and it's all dry. Imekauka kabisa. My brother is also looking at that and I can almost hear them ask, huku ni wapi tumekule?
Loko back left pale nyuma pia nashtuka kiasi.
Wa. So by that time, when we are done with about 200 meters, we can't see any office. There is a hill up there and all that. So it was just crazy. So it was a sense of a lot of hopelessness when we started that journey.
Wow.
I don't know. Should I
People
continue?
giving up. Yes.
Tell us more. People giving up.
Yeah, so we're like, apana, I think this is not the place to be. So I had all manner of thoughts in my mind. One, there is no food here and all that, blah. My dad was sort of discouraged. He's a fast driver, but at that point he was driving at 10 kilometers per hour.
Just to make sure he sees everything.
10 kilometers per hour. So
Yeah.
I'm like, So with every bump and all that. So we arrive. There is a long queue and we are there, of course, with your bags and all that. And when it was time for us to make a payment for the hostels, we were told it's full. So what happens? It's already dark, 7 p.m. They tell me goodbye. And there is a word that my dad loves. He says, wewe ni mwanaume?
Walikuacha kama una hostel?
Wewe ni mwanaume? So when mwanaume, they told me that statement, and so lucky enough, during that conversation, there was a guy who used to stay around school. He was in 4th year. I still remember his name. So he volunteered to come, to go with me, and my parents had to go. So I went to his place, and the following morning I had to come back. So coming back, there was a room that I was supposed to, start living in. It was a single room. And when you talk about single, there are single rooms and there are single rooms.
Double S.
It was very small. And mind you, I didn't have a jiko, I didn't have anything. So my dad had left some money for if you can remember, stove. Stove ile unachukua maji, ikitaka kupoesha unachukua maji unaweka hivi kwa mkono, then
Unagonga.
na inatoa kamoshi. So that is what I was supposed to buy, and a mattress and one basin.
Wow.
That was all I was to have. But lucky enough, so in the process of all that, I received a phone call, and this is Dad. I thought he wanted to remind me of the same statement that wewe ni mwanaume. Wewe ni mwanaume. So I thought he was to remind me about that. But he told me that something had happened in school. He talked to someone, and I have a room.
In the hostel.
The name was Mount Kenya
B.
Mount Kenya B.
Good.
That's where we met. I remember.
So Mount Kenya B is a room. I can't remember the room number. There's a hostel, but the room number I can't remember. And I stopped every other plan to buy the stove, the basin, and the mattress. So I stopped all that, and I went in the room. Life began.
Awesome. Wacha tu pause hadi hapo kwanza. I think I have a similar story as well about that very first day. Yeah, so from there to proceed in the other days. Niliona comrade
First day,
maisha hajakuwa rahisi huko nje. So something happened. So apparently mimi nikikuja campus, I didn't come with anyone. I think your statement yenye uliambiwa wewe ni mwanaume, mimi niliambiwa nikiwa hata wewe ambia bro, wewe pull up tu wewe utamanage. Waze. So kumeka transfer miriuni nilikuwa nisha come before just to confirm shule naenda. So hizo stress already distance ya kutoka kwa gate hadi admin nilikuwa nishaona. So hakuna kitu ilikuwa nishtua sana. So I'm at the line tukapiga line the whole day. So apparently the lucky people when you come na parents they could get a minute or two to go to the car, chill kiasi, wakunywe kachai ama kuna anything wanakula wakule. Saka uko solo bro, hakuna mtu anakushikia line. Unajikaza mbaya. So we did that for like the entire day. So by jioni wakasema tena kuna nini, hakuna hostel. So mimi nashangaa bro mazee, mimi nimetoka mbali man. Kirinyaga county pale. So mimi nalala wapi leo man? Unaona? Nalala wapi leo? Yeah, so what I did, I called my mom, alafu nikamchapia vile kumeenda, alafu akani connect na an old friend of hers. So I had to like go all the way to somewhere close to Makutano. Yeah, so I spent the night there. So bado niko na stress juu bado sina place ya kulala. Nasikia hostel mazee hakuna bro. Alafu madhe kumsikizia rental ya nje Day1. Hai. Ati kwanza kununua vitu. Azakeja. Wachizi nini? Yes, school fee. Yeah, metosha. Kama kuna hostel sijui utalala wapi. Mimi nikamchapia mazee, niko noma. Itabidi kesho nisake keja yenye inaweza kuwa na issue kunje. So morning hours nikaamka nikaenda house hunting. Bro nazunguka man keja napata. Jumadhe kuna budget. Ameniambia bro ikipita hapa. Hai, ni kunoma. Bro, mimi nazunguka mazina pata ile budget mazina nijenga nayo. Hai, ni noma. Nikapiga round. So, we go back to the first day kidogo. So on hapo kwa line, I met a lady. Yeah, so the lady to limit up with apparently we had a lot in common like upon just meeting. Tulikuwa tumekuja place yenye hatuko tunataka kuja in the first place. Yeah, so the conversation was super interesting throughout the line. Yeah, so the lady calls me. That's the next day sasa. After nimezunguka na piga house hunting the whole day. Akanichapia cheki. Sina kumka jana akisema hakuna hostels. Bro, come. Unazo? Sijui zilitoka wapi by the way.
Pretty sure ilikuwa same day.
Ilikuwa same day. I think it was more of I don't know, kulikuwa na so many stories behind that later of which you are very sure you cannot talk about that. But zilipatikana. Next day hostels were available. So I came back to the school and I paid the hostel, then I started life there now. Mount Kenya B, that's where we met, right?
Yeah, sure.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Let's go to you, man.
So my case is a bit different, but
yes.
very similar to yours. It's only that it happened a year before. Mine was 2014.
Yes.
So hakukuwa na deficiency ya hostels at all. Deficiency ilikuwa ni ya do.
Pesa hakuna. Hostel iko.
So first my dad tumeachana na yeye mtatu. Akaniambia kijana we piga safari. Keep us updated.
Wewe ni mwanaume bro.
Wewe ni mwanaume. Kawaida.
Key point man.
Keep us updated. So nimefika pale ile line ya 3 hours kama kawaida nimegonga. And again the issues manze watu wanaenda unaona wana switch na mapero na masis na nani. Pale umegonga line for 3. So the thing was that time the school fees was around 16k. and my dad alikuwa went to mana 11k akaniambia this is more than half, I'm sure utaacceptiwa, so just pay the 11k, so be within 2-3 weeks tutakuwa tumetafuta the remainder. So kwa 11k I was like nitalipa half ikuwe school fees, and then there was 5500 ya nini pardon this guy say itabidi amengoja kiasi.
Okay.
Yeah, so the guy nikifika pale nilipatana na a lady receptionist. I remember sura, hata sikumjua jina, and she told me we uko mbali sana, because even though hata kama ungesema upewe hostel, hata school fees yenyewe haujamalizia, and the requirement ni ukuwe na school fees 100% na ya hostel 100%. Hey, ikakuwa an issue. So even the registration ya shule, I didn't do it because I didn't have the full amount. And nikapigia dad, nikamwambia venye kunaendelea. Dad akaniambia, don't worry, my dad is a believer. Niambia, I know nilikuwa nimesema haitapatikana. Do hivi, find a way ya ku spend the night uko.
Just today. Kesho
Just today. By kesho. Exactly. By kesho tuko sawa. Tutakuwa tushasort. So mimi by the time ananiambia hivyo kagiza kashaanza kuingia, so I'm also in panic mode since I don't know anyone there. So I just decided to go back to Meru town. Nitafute hostel, nitafute lodging ya kulala. So when I browse huko hiyo time manze ilikuwa mbaya. I don't know if Meru haikuwa popular vile ama ni aje. And also my budget pia ilikuwa na kashida. So kwa naenda manze na ingia kwa reception na uliza I need somewhere to sleep. Mse anaangalia kijana anaona heri nimpatie hii disclaimer. Kijana, ujue kuna kunguni zingine.
Kesho utaamka bro. Niko noma.
So ukiambiwa hivyo na receptionist, unaona hapa zi. Unajua kuna ile ati ingekuwa tu ni customer ametoka hapo akakupatia hiyo warning. Receptionist mwenyewe amekubali hiyo maneno. Unaona hapa zi. So I did for like 2 hostels, nikaona hapa ni noma.
Yes.
So I decided acha nitafuta mse amekaa Meru nione anaweza ni suggestia wapi best. So nikaenda in an electronics shop mbio. Nikauliza alikuwa wase wawili. One guy was the owner of the shop. Nikauliza I need a place to spend the night. Na niko na budget ya 500. So na penye nimeangalia sijaona kama zinaingiana venye inafaa. Acha wase
ndege huko nyuma bwana bwana. So right. Kidogo tu apite.
Acha wasonge hao.
Awesome.
Yeah, so nikamwambia ya kulingana na budget yangu zile hostel naona naambiwa mimi kusurvive huko na nirudi shule kesho ni noma. So I was looking for a suggestion, nipatie suggestion ya what's the best place na hii budget. Na manze budget yangu iko almost very fixed because ninahesabu I have 11k. So ukitoa 500 kwa 11k it's a big percentage. So you are very utaki pia buda akwambia ala kwani ulienda kufanya nini?
Mwenda kuponda mali.
Yeah, so the guy tells me manze na hiyo budget yako ni ngori. Hizo tu the samples zenye umeona zinakaribiana. So just do this I have a house just here karibu.
Complete stranger. Anataka ulale
kwake. Complete stranger. Exactly. So wewe tutalala utakaa kwa kija yangu unipatie hiyo 5 so haikuwa bure.
Unipatie hiyo story kwanza inaenda 2 ways. Either you end so perfectly kwende good Samaritan ama
uibiwe.
Exactly.
Na ukumbuke niko na kale kabag kangu nimebeba tu vilago tangu vile nilikuwa nimekuja a suitcase kadogo. Yeah, so I'm like man, I don't know about this. So I didn't tell him I don't know about this. So I told him okay, that's a good offer. Let me do this. Acha ni explore kiasi. Nizunguke tao kiasi nitakam. So by kuzunguka tao mimi nilikuwa nasema mimi naenda kutafuta hostel. Hii story mimi sitaki. So nikaenda manze, I think nikafanya sampling ya 2 more. The 2